All right. What is going on, everybody? I am super excited to be here tonight. I'm going to be talking about two different mindsets because we all know that this is the mindset rehab. So, tonight, I just want to go more in depth on these two things or these two ways of thinking, which I know could help a lot of people. So, what I want you to do for me right now is to like, share, and comment because you never know who might needs to hear this. And the thing is, you need to get this out to more and more people so people can actually start to rehab their minds. But I just want to jump straight into it. So if you're on here right now, just come in with me and talk with me so we can just go and push this thing out and then actually start to monitor our thoughts on this. So I got some good news and I got some bad news. Which one do you want first? So with the good news and the bad news I always serve it up first. And I'm gonna just give it to you. Like no one is coming to save you. I'm gonna say that again. No one is coming to save you. You have to play a part in your own rescue. And I like to give examples. So if you ever flown anywhere or you ever been a part of any kind of flight, you know once they give you that briefing, at first they always say, before you try to save anybody else, put your own oxygen mask on. So in the midst of anything that's going on, you have to be able to put your mask on first before you try to save anybody else. So I'm just telling you right now, that's the bad news. No one is coming to save you. So just stop it. And a lot of things and a lot of situations that we put ourselves in, we expect somebody to get us out of the situation. But in the midst of it, you made that decision to be exactly where you are right now. So why do you expect someone to come and save you when you are perfectly capable of getting yourself out of whatever it is that you got yourself in? You have to save yourself. Like no one's going to throw a float in the water just to save you. And it's funny. When you swimming, they always tell you if someone's drowning, you got to actually kind of help them out the water, but not help them out the water. Because if you jump in the water and try to help somebody that's drowning, guess what? That would take you down in the process. You can't play a part in someone else's rescue. You have to be able to save yourself. And the good news is, guess what? Guess what the good news is? It's all up to you. It's all up to you. You have to play a part in your own rescue. And like I just told you, with a lot of things with people find themselves getting into some tough situations or some hard situations. They can't find themselves getting out of it because they always expect for somebody to save them. You have to be able to play a part in your own rescue. And I got a big heart for people and I want to help everybody, but some people just don't need to be helped. A lot of people that you run across, I don't know who I'm touching on this, but a lot of people that you run across is going to use your kindness for weakness. They are. That's just the natural habit of people. People tend to take advantage of people who they know are vulnerable to them. So you have to be able to save yourself. I don't know where to stream it at. It might be on Facebook and YouTube. But if it's not on Instagram, I will go back and put it on Instagram happily. I will happily do that. And the life that you have is 100% of your responsibility. I think a lot of people run away from the word responsibility because it means that you're committing to something. You have to be over the responsibility of your life. So any choice that you make in life, you are responsible for that. So with responsibility come consequences. I'm going to say that again. With responsibility comes consequences. A lot of people want a lot of things, but they don't want the consequences or the responsibility that come with it. You have to be responsible for the events that goes on in your life because at some point you made that decision and no one can save you from this. Consequences are guaranteed whether you make a good decision or you make a bad decision. There is always something that comes behind a decision. Now the choice here is, which way do you want to sway it to? And I love this next one. This is the second mindset. If you just jumping on, the first one was, no one is coming to save you, must play a part in your own rescue. Now the second one, every challenge. Now we all gonna go through challenges in life, and we all gonna have some hard times. Everybody, we all gonna have some hard times, but you have to be able to endure it, to turn it into resilience. Yeah, you got to turn it into resilience, strength, and most of all, blessings. Now, once we go through these hard times, the thing is that you need to pay attention to is the mindset that you have when you're going through hard times. How are you thinking when things go wrong in your life? That dictate the result that you have after whatever it is that you're going through. We don't grow when things are easy. There's no growth when things are easy at all. You grow when you face the challenges that you're going through. So one thing that I know about God, he doesn't test you when things are going good. He tests you in the times that they are going bad, to see what kind of character do you have? What kind of attitude do you have about life? Challenges develop the strength in you. That's the most common part about life. You are going to always have a challenge. I heard this quote, is either you in a storm, you just left one, or one is on the way. We all going to have some type of storms in life, but are you willing to face the challenges that come with it? Because like I said, hard times are guaranteed. Challenges are guaranteed. And pain, let me just break this down. Pain is guaranteed to you in life. And I'm going to break it down a little bit more further later. Pain. Now, hard times don't last, but I know tough people do. I know tough people last over hard times. Always. And I know that tough times always lead to greatness. But what mindset are you having in the time of your tough times, or what they call hard times? Even, I want you to pay attention to this. Even the darkest night will end, and the sun will rise. So even in your darkest time, you must understand that you have to stay down until you rise up again. Nothing in your life is permanent unless you give it permission to stay. The hard times you're going through right now, if you give it permission to stay, which means you accepting it to be true and you adopting it as your own thought, your mentality, and your attitude, it's going to stay. And I always tell people that attitude is everything. You have to maintain a good attitude when things are going bad in your life. Everything that you go through, you can use it as either a block or a building block. Now, it's all up to you which one you want to use. But in the midst of you choosing, you are building the character of resilience. You building the character of resilience. Once you go through hard times, that's when resilience step up, because it's just determining how far or how much are you willing to tolerate to get to whatever level it is that you want. But you must not give up. And most of all, like I was just telling you all about pain, pain is guaranteed. I know you don't want to hear that, but pain is guaranteed in life. Like the core for pain is found in the pain. It's some kind of cure that's in pain, but you have to be able to go through it. Now, I know in life you can't learn without pain, whether it be relationships, relationship pains, financial pains, job pains. Pains are guaranteed in life. But you have to take some type of message from the pain that you endure in life. Once you take that message from it, now you just got to flip it around. I just want to tell you that there are two different types of pains. Do anybody know? There are two different types of pains. One is the pain that hurts you. And then number two, the pain that changes you. The pain that hurts you and the pain that changes you. Now you need to see how can you figure out which one is which. Because the pain that hurts you is the thing that you tolerate. And not try to change it. But the things that change you is the things that you stand up to. So is you going to tolerate it or is you going to stand up to it? Two big choices. And I know a lot of people kind of stray away from the saying of change or change period because change is hard. Change is never easy. I'm going to say it again. Change is hard. Change is never easy. But I know through pain come the most best blessings ever. Like I just told you, it's all about mindset. What kind of mindset are you having when you go through these two things? Like I just told you in the beginning, no one is coming to save you. You must play a part in your own rescue. And then if you play a part in somebody else's rescue, you handicapping them. It's okay to give advice, but it's not okay just to do for them. Because once you do for them, now they're expecting you to help them out every single time. I can't help you out, but I can guide you out. I might be stepping on some toes. I can't help you out, but I can guide you out. Then number two, the challenges that you face, the hard times, the pain, it all turns into strength, resilience, and blessings. But you have to go through all three just to get to the strength, resilience, and blessings. But like I said, I don't know who needed to hear this. And if you just jumping on, please share this because you don't never know who might need to hear this message for tonight. And I possibly came on last night, but it was just a lot going on. But this is the Mind Rehab. And I want everybody to just basically just come think with me. Think with me. Because like I said, I know for a fact that these two will help somebody. But I'm going to end it off like this. And I want everybody to follow me on IG _whoisDT and DT Stereo Chill on Facebook and also DT Stereo Chill on YouTube. Because like I said, I don't know where they're streaming it, but I know it's streaming somewhere. We got a new episode coming out this week. I don't know which episode it is, but it's going to be very, very impactful. So if you're not following the podcast with me and my two brothers, we got 3 different perspectives with one mindset, and we giving it to you raw and we giving it to you uncut, but we are giving it to you in a good way. But do me a favor, go and follow that right now. It's called the Mind Report Podcast, and I appreciate everybody for jumping on. I wish this could go on a little bit more longer, but I am going to give you all something tomorrow on my Let's Talk Sunday. But follow my YouTube, and I will be dropping something just to give you a preview of it. But y'all have a good night, and I'm going to holler at y'all on the flip side, all right?